right, Mario, let's talk about the Warriors now and the Lakers. This was another pretty close game. The Lakers ended up winning this one 103 to 100. LeBron had the game winning shot. Drake was on the sideline cheering him on. Michael B. Jordan, all them guys, Drake, you're supposed to be in Toronto cheering on the Maple Leafs guy. I'm just messing with you, man. Shout out to Drake. I don't know if he'll ever watch this video, but if he does, shout out to him anyways. And you too, Michael B. Jordan. Shout out to him as well. That's a sexy beast. But look, let me get to the stats on this on both these teams. Let me start with the Lakers. LeBron James dropped the triple double, so shout out to him. He had 22 points, 11 rebounds, and 10 assists. Anthony Davis had 25 points, 12 rebounds, and 2 assists. Kentavious Caldwell Pope, he had 10 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. Dennis Schroeder had 12 points, 3 rebounds, and 5 assists. Alex Caruso dropped 14 points with 3 rebounds and 2 assists. So overall, Mario, was a pretty good job on offense for them. For the Lakers. As for the Warriors, let me get to them. Andrew Wiggins dropped 21 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. Kayvon Looney dropped 6 points and 13 rebounds and an assist. So shout out to him for having double digits in the rebound area. Steph Curry, my guy, 37 points. That's my guy right there, Mario. That's my guy. He dropped 37 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists. Kent Bazemore, he had 10 points, 4 rebounds, and 1 assist. And Jordan Poole had 10 points, 1 rebound, and 3 assists. So overall, Mario, it really just came down to that one particular moment with LeBron James and Steph Curry. I know Steph Curry was guarding him, and LeBron ended up shooting that 3 in his face. So overall, Mario, this was very similar to the Spurs and Grizzlies. Although unlike that, where it just came down to the better team, it just came down to that one particular moment. Had Braun not have dropped that shot on Steph Curry, and who knows, maybe this game would have went to overtime. Maybe the Warriors would have capitalized because there was like 55 seconds left in the game, right? Or something like that. It was something like that. It was like less than a minute in the fourth quarter.
I know the Warriors had the ball with like 2 seconds left, but it was around around that time you were talking about.
Yeah. So really, it came down to just that one moment in the Warriors needing to capitalize, which unfortunately they didn't. Had that shot not have gone in, or maybe if that shot went in and they capitalized, it probably could have been a different outcome. But again, that didn't happen, so I can't tell you what would have happened. But the Warriors had to face the Grizzlies to determine who gets to face the number 1 seed, the Utah Jazz. And as for the Lakers, they get the treat in facing the Phoenix Suns in the first round of the playoffs. So best of luck to them. They're, believe it or not, Mario, they're actually favorites to win that series, but we'll see how it goes. They have a lot of challenges ahead of them since they're the defending champions. They need to defend that title. So best of luck to the Lakers. As for the Warriors, it's my guy, Steph Curry. They play against the Grizzlies tomorrow in the Chase Center in San Francisco at 9 p.m. tomorrow. So make sure you guys go check that out. Check out my guy, Steph Curry. He's going to drop 50 to tomorrow night. That's my guy. You know what I mean? So best of luck to the Warriors. Best of luck to my boy, Steph Curry. Best of luck to the Grizzlies, and best of luck to the Lakers. And we'll just see what happens, Mario.
Let me tell you something, Nate. This was a very, very exciting game. I watched the whole thing, and there's one moment that really kind of shifted it, and it was the moment where LeBron was going to the rim, and he was met by Draymond Green, and Draymond Green hit him in the eye. And LeBron James, actually, he was kind of shaken up by it a lot. They called it a common foul because it didn't seem like a flagrant. Draymond Green really didn't. It didn't look like Draymond Green intentionally hit him in the eye. He was just going up to block LeBron James because LeBron James, again, is such a freak of an athlete that you got to give your best on defense. So, and it didn't look like he tried to hurt LeBron or whatever like that. It looked like it just happened. So LeBron ends up getting shaken up. You can't really see out the eye. You can read his lips. He said it too. He's like, he can't see really well. And then when he shot that, right after that, when he shot that 3 over Steph Curry, after the game, he said, I was literally seeing three rims out there, or 3 hoops. And he said, I shot at the middle one. And that reminded me so much of Rocky IV, when Rocky was getting hit by the Russian boxer. And he was like, I see 3 of them out there. And Paulie said, hit the one in the middle. I think that's where he got that from. Okay. I think that's where LeBron James got that little analogy from, Rocky, but regardless of that, I think that's the momentum changer right there. That's what proved. That's how great players are great. They go through something, they get hurt or whatever, they get shaken up on a play, they come right back out, and they end up performing the way they're supposed to. you know, and LeBron did just that. You know, in the beginning of the game, he wasn't that great, Nate. He didn't have a great game. He ended the game 7 out of 17, but at the end of towards the later part of the game, he was able to do enough to contribute to his team and get them to win, you know, and that's what you need. You need the captain of your team getting involved, and he did that at the end of the game. Because let me tell you something, Nate, as bad as a game as LeBron is having, you could never really count him out. You just can't count LeBron James out. He's just too good. And my roommate was talking, and my roommate texted me. He's like, LeBron's down by 13. I said, it's okay. LeBron's gonna come back, because I knew he was gonna. And I got the text, and I have the text right there. He said, I have the text right here. Where is it? Right here. It is. He said LeBron is down by 13. And then I joked him. I was like, is Curry the GOAT now? But like, we all know that's not true. And then I said to him, it's all good. Bron about to pull out the tools from his box second half. And that's exactly what he did. He ended up turning a bad first half into a good second half. And he ended up learning from what he did wrong and capitalizing on it. His passes were ridiculous, Nate. He was getting to the rim. He was getting on that free throw line. He was doing what he needed to do to get his team back in the game. And I got to give LeBron a lot of credit for that. Another guy I got to give a lot of credit for, Nate, is Alex Caruso. He did a good job defending Steph Curry, and that's really hard to do. You know, that was the best matchup for the LA Lakers to have, was Caruso versus Steph Curry. And Caruso did a good job, Nate. I'm going to be honest. He did a good job. And when you really look at the stats of that game, the LA Lakers, there were stats that I'm looking at that, again, could have went the other way, and the Warriors would have won it. I'm looking at assists. The Lakers out-assist the Golden State Warriors 27-19. I'm looking at steals. The Lakers ended up beating them in steals 15-8. Those steals matter. Why? Because now you have an extra possession. And who knows what the Warriors could have done with that extra possession. It's not a far stretch to say that Curry could have took 2 threes from those 15 steals if those didn't happen, you know? So there is a bunch of ifs and, you know, but this happened. But at the end of the day, the Lakers just did what they had to do to win the game. And it's as simple as that. And then last but not least, points in the paint, 48-40. It's just stuff like that could have turned around the game. But both games for the play-in for the Western Conference, they were both great. You know, to the Warriors, I wish them the best of luck against the Memphis Grizzlies. But if I'm the Golden State Warriors, you have to minimize those turnovers as much as you can. And at the end of the day, I think they got to pass more. You know, that's as simple as that. I mean, don't get me wrong. I said Curry was probably going to need to have 50 to win a game. But in reality, Nate, all he needed was 41 because they lost by 3. He had 37. He would have had 41. They would have won by a point. But regardless, you know, I do wish the Golden State Warriors the best of luck. Again, to the Lakers, congratulations on making that 7th seed. I wish them the best of luck against the Phoenix Suns, and we'll see what happens.
Right, absolutely, Mario. There's one more game we have to talk about, Mario, and that's the Pacers and the Wizards. That's on today at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's going to be at the Capital One Arena in the nation's capital, so make sure you go check that out. This is the go big or go home game, Mario. You know, whoever wins this game, they have to face the Sixers in the first round, just like how the Celtics have to face the Nets. I'm putting my head down. But look, going to the Pacers and Wizards, Mario, Pacers did a really great job against the Charlotte Hornets. They beat them by almost 30 points. So I got to give them a lot of credit. As for the Wizards, you know, they kept up with the Celtics for the longest period of time, and then the Celtics just broke through and, you know, ended up beating them, and that's why they're facing the Nets. I'm still upset about that. But look, going to this game, this is going to be a pretty good game, Mario. I can already see it. You know, both teams are going to fight for whatever they got to get into the playoffs. This one's tough, Mario. You know, I want to pick the Pacers, but my heart says the Wizards. All right. I'll go with the Wizards, but this is tough, man. It really is. This is a really tough choice. Yeah, I'll stick with the Wizards to win this game. I think I'll go with the Wizards.
Hey, look, Nate, follow your heart, you know, dude, and that's the advice I got to give you. Got the Wizards too, okay? I just can't see Russell Westbrook having as bad as a game as he did against the Boston Celtics. I can't see it. Same thing with Bradley Beal. I just can't see it happening. They shot horrendous that game. It was bad. It was really bad. You've seen it firsthand. You've seen how many layups Russell Westbrook was missing and how many shots Bradley Beal was missing. But credit to the Celtics. They did a good job guarding them. And the Pacers have a decent defense, you know, but they did that against the Charlotte Hornets. I want to see what you do against a fully developed superstar in Russell Westbrook and a fully developed superstar in Bradley Beal. And we don't even know if Bradley Beal is fully developed yet. You know, he might still be going into his prime. So I want to see what you guys do against them, you know. And again, Domantas Sabonis, great player. I don't think Karis LeVert's playing. I'm not sure. Um, but yeah, Nate, you know what? TJ McConnell, a good defender, you know, regarding steals wise. But at the end of the day, I think I got the Wizards having a bounce back game and taking that 8 seed against, and then they're going to end up facing the Philadelphia 76ers. That's what I agree with you. I have the Wizards winning this. I think the Wizards are going to win it by like a decent amount, maybe like between 10 and 15 points. That's my prediction right there. But I mean, with that being said, you know, I wish the Wizards and the Pacers the best of luck, and whoever wins that game will end up facing the Philadelphia 76ers. So best of luck to them, and we'll see what happens today.
Right, absolutely. And best of luck to every team playing. Best of luck to every team in the playoffs. We'll get to that tomorrow when the time comes. And we'll just see what happens in the playoffs this year, Mario. I'm excited to see what's going to happen.